for the summertime blues.
Oh, I think we'll have a couple of ideas to cure those summertime blues. Welcome to Money Talk here on 1340 WJOL, brought to you by our friends at NuMark Credit Union. Yes, literally today, advice on enjoying some summer fun. We'll introduce you to our guests coming up here in just a couple of moments. We do want to remind you that if you're looking for a new vehicle, NuMark Credit Union can help you do more with your money. Rates as low as 6.49 APR for 60 months for new or pre-driven vehicles. Save money when you purchase a new car or refinance your current loan. Call 815-729-3211 or visit a NuMark office near you. NuMark Credit Union, where you are family. We also want to remind you that in just about 25 minutes, we're going to be giving away a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union. All you've got to do is listen and absorb information. We'll ask you a question that we have talked about during the next several minutes. And if you're the first correct caller on the Turk Furniture studio line at 815-254-7300, you're going to get yourself a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union. So, our experts today on summer fun, I can't wait to hear this, is Adam Claiborne, graphics coordinator for NuMark Credit Union. Hi, Adam.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for coming on the program. We appreciate it. Adam, I think this is your first appearance on Money Talk, isn't it?
We did one a little bit earlier, but yeah, this is my first appearance with you on here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You may have done with one of my fill-ins, but good to have you on board. And Mickey Johnson, communications specialist with NuMark. Hey there, Mickey.
Hi.
You've been on multiple times before, so you're an old pro, right?
This is actually similar to Adam. This is my first one with you.
Really?
The other one I did was with a fill-in. Yeah, I'm pretty new to NuMark. I've only been here for like a little over 4 months now.
I think I recognize your name more so with correspondence via email on certain things. So that's
definitely.
Yeah, we'll talk to you a lot more times than this being the first, for sure. Well, guys, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Adam, let's go ahead and start with you since I missed you last time around. Tell us about yourself and what some of your responsibilities are at NuMark.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you said, I'm Adam Claiborne. I'm the graphics coordinator. So, essentially, any type of media that we're putting out, so whether that be video, visual, anything like that, ads, those run across my desk. I usually make them. Any like merch that we have, I've usually worked on in some way, shape, or form, and that's kind of my role there.
Where are you from originally, Adam? Where did you grow up?
So I actually grew up multiple places across the U.S. So I grew up in Lake Zurich for most of my time growing up in Pennsylvania, but I was born down in South Carolina.
Wow. All over. You're not an Army family, are you?
No. Okay. My dad just moved around a lot.
They just moved around a lot because usually, we hear that and it goes, oh, yeah, my dad was, or my mom was serving the armed forces, so we had to move all the time. Well, we're glad you're here for sure. Mickey, what about you? Where were you born and raised?
Yeah, so I was actually, I was born in Naperville, and I grew up there my whole life. So I was a Midwest girl since I was born.
That's right. And how long? And you said you've been at NuMark for about 4 months now. So as a communications specialist, what are some of your responsibilities?
So a lot of what I do is it's a lot of writing and proofreading for other people in the company. Anything since I started in March, any blogs that members see on the website are all written by me, as well as like sometimes our quarterly newsletters and things like that. So it's a lot of writing and reading for me.
And you like that, obviously.
I do. I love it. I studied English in college, so it's like the perfect position.
Perfect fit. Good. Well, don't listen to my program because I tend to butcher the English language from time to time. So maybe I should hire my own communication specialist. But we're here today to talk about summer. Summer is here. Now, we're going to get some rain today, maybe a little rain tomorrow, but then 90s over the weekend. Let's talk a little bit about summer. Mickey, we'll go ahead and start with you. How do you kind of prepare for things that you're going to do over the summer months?
Yeah, so me and my friends, we usually like to try and like go out as much as we can. I actually live up in the city, so we like to try and do our beach days. So a big thing is that we're trying to, split expenses as much as possible. So kind of like preparing like who's going to bring what. A lot of us are pale, so we always make sure we're bringing like lots of sunscreen and snacks if we're going to be outside all day. And kind of like you said with like weather, we're always triple checking the weather because, sometimes it'll say it'll rain and then it'll be like 80 degrees and sunny all day. So just making sure we're keeping up with the weather. I know it happened on 4th of July this year. It said it was supposed to be like a thunderstorm and we got like 3 minutes of a little bit of a sprinkling of rain. So, that's kind of what we do to prepare for our activities.
All right, Mickey, favorite beach, not the one you necessarily go to all the time, but what do you think the best beach along Lake Michigan is here through Chicagoland? I mean, not up north or over in Indiana or anything like that, but what's kind of the go-to beach for people, do you think?
I'm a big fan of, we call it Hollywood Beach because it's right off of Hollywood. Yeah. I don't know if that's the actual name of the beach. I think it might have something more official, but that's the one that we go to a lot. And then if it's just me, I live a block from the beach right now. So that one's up by Loyola University, and that one's just nice because it's usually not quite as busy because there's not as many people who maybe know about it.
Yeah, isn't that, is that Kathy Osterman Beach? Is that what it's called? Does that sound familiar?
Yes, that's one of them.
That's one of them? Okay.
That one I don't go to as often.
Yeah, there's some awesome.
I go to like one of the most northern ones.
Foster, Montrose, awesome. One of my favorite beaches, real quick, and sorry, Adam, I'm a beach guy. One of my favorite beaches is that little beach that is just south of Oak Street Beach. So as you're coming over the Chicago River, you got Navy Pier over there. It's just a little piece of sand. You know which one I'm talking about right there? Where the people that train for triathlons, where they usually swim. Love that little beach in there. Love it, love it, love it. We used to run along there when we train for races and stuff like that. Afterwards, we'll jump in there and get refreshed in that chilly Lake Michigan water because it's always chilly. That is for sure.
Yep.
All right, Adam, you got big shoes to fill here now, pal. Tell us what you do for planning for summer months.
So I'm a big planner. I love to have a plan set aside. So one of the biggest things I like to do is I will research wherever I'm going. So I like to do like a lot of outdoorsy things like hikes and things like that. So I will research times. I always like to set aside, if I'm going with a group of friends, who's driving, if we're driving together, I always try to figure that out first, figure out potential costs, hidden costs, things like that.
Absolutely. So outdoors is what both of you two are into, which I like to, and I definitely am. Adam, now as far as some of the local stops, if people don't want to drive very far away, you're a guy that knows the local spots. What are some of the local alternatives for those that want some summer fun?
So I'm still learning the area. I'm still new to the Joliet area, but I really love, if you want some good hiking spots, I really love the Rock Run, all the parks around. Those are great. I love going on the trails over there. They're so much fun. As for other local things, there's usually, I know a few months ago there was Pride Fest in Plainfield. We had the parades going on, everything like that. So there's always a lot of local stuff on around us. So I always look out for those because I love just being at a fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No doubt about that. And boy, and you're right about Rock Run. It's gorgeous. The I&M Canal is absolutely fun. We are blessed with forest preserves around here. I know people have forest preserves in Lake County and McHenry and Cook and things like that, but I will put up what our forest preserves have to offer and our trail system like Rock Run and the I&M Canal over anyone. No question about that. Yep. No doubt.
I completely agree.
Yeah. Mickey, what about you? I know you said you live up into the city, but when you're out here in the burbs, not that Joliet's a burb, but what are some of the things you think are really cool around these parts?
Yeah, honestly, when I'm out in the suburbs, I'm spending a lot of time with family and any friends that might still be out here. So I really just like having picnics as much as possible. Just going kind of to a local park reserve or something and getting Jimmy John's and just like hanging out outside and having a picnic or like a barbecue. We used to do them with neighbors a lot growing up, and it's just a great way to like kind of connect with your community. So I would like to also like try and see if I know there's some places that have like drive-in movie theaters still. I would like to do that this year. I've had friends do it in past years, and I've never had the opportunity since I was like a kid. So that's kind of a goal for me this summer.
There you go. You're making a little bit of a comeback. Those outdoor drive-ins are for sure. We're talking with our friends from NuMark Credit Union. This is Money Talk. Today it's summer fun. We'll be giving away $25 Visa gift card compliments of NuMark Credit Union. Mickey, as far as other outdoor activities, you talked about parks, you talked about beaches. So you're a little bit of an outdoor explorer, huh?
I try to be. When I lived in the suburbs a lot more, there's not a whole lot of like forest area in Chicago. But when I lived in Naperville, after I graduated college, I did a lot of bike riding. There's a lot of great like bike trails throughout the forest preserves. So I grew up not too far from Knock Knolls Park.
Oh, sure.
And I would just bike for like 2 hours, and like it would take me all around like that kind of South Naperville area.
Yep.
You can also like rent kayaks on the DuPage River. You can like look up the spots where you can go and rent them. And also like Morton Arboretum. Sorry.
Yes, Morton. Beautiful.
Is a really awesome place. They have a lot of cool exhibits and like great educational opportunities for kids as well, like little summer camps and things. So, Morton Arboretum is a great option as well. There is a fee, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, you mentioned Naperville. Riverwalk in Naperville is fantastic. I remember way back in the day, I went to college at North Central College, so I lived right there, and we'd go on the Riverwalk all the time, and it's blossomed now. But I love the stretch south of the college down toward Bolingbrook a little bit, right there, the paths right along the river. Absolutely fantastic for biking and running. Fantastic.
It's gorgeous, yeah.
Yep, it is. Adam, so you guys get out there. You talked about the trails and exploring just a little bit. So do you guys bike? Do you run? Do you walk? What do you guys do out on the trails?
So I love to walk. Me and my partner, we love to go out and we walk all over the trails everywhere. And I really love nature. When I was growing up, I was a Boy Scout. So it was a lot of going out and camping for a weekend here and there. So it's always fun to get back out into the nature trails and just as you were saying earlier, how beautiful it is, the trails that we have down here are. So I love to just go on long hikes for, a few hours here and there.
Do you revert back to your Boy Scout days and look at plants and avoid certain ones? And if you need to start a fire, can you start a fire with a stick and a rock?
I actually can. I can do that for sure.
No way. No, you cannot. Can you really?
And I 100%, my girlfriend gets mad at me a lot because we will be hiking and I'll stop and start giving a lecture on what certain plants will do and how they will help people. And
but your kids are going to love that because I do the same thing. I'm a tree guy, and I point out what kinds of trees they are, and they just roll their eyes. So you've got that coming one day if you guys choose to have kids. When evenings are nice, and we've got some nice ones here happening right now, the last thing many want to do is stay home and cook and spend your evening indoors. What about favorite restaurants around? Adam, let's start with you. If you had a couple of go-tos, if someone comes in from out of the area and you wanted to show them something really cool, what are a couple of the spots you'd take them to?
So I really love McBride's over on 52nd.
Yep.
Just because I love the outdoor seating, especially in the summer. It's always great to find a place with like outdoor seating. I love the tavern feel that they have. Mm-hmm. Also, Goofy G's, the new ice cream shop. I go there a ton in the summer because I have a sweet tooth. I can't lie. And so I go there more than I probably should. I also really love Ace, the drive-in over there.
Oh, sure. Old school drive-in, yeah.
Yeah, and I love it because it's open in the summer. It's old school drive-in, has that classic feel, and it gets you out of the house, You get to just go get some nice food,
You got it. All right, Mickey, what about you? What are some of your go-tos?
Yeah, Downtown Naperville, I know that Empire, as well as Potters, have these really nice like rooftop areas. I will say Potters, I think, is specifically a rooftop bar, so you will have to be 21 to get in. But Empire has like a rooftop that's available for like eating if you want to sit down and eat. It does get busy, so like something to keep in mind. I know they don't take reservations, but if you have the opportunity to get to Empire, it's right on the river there, and it's just like a gorgeous little view if you're able to get on the rooftop. But downtown Naperville and downtown Plainfield all have like really nice areas too, to just like, if you want to get there early before your reservation, you can like walk around and shop for a little bit before your reservation or before you find a place to eat dinner. Those are like my two favorite places, I would say.
I like Potters. I know exactly what you're talking about. That place is, it's a lot of fun. All right, guys, to wrap things up, what are you looking forward to most this summer, Mickey?
Definitely just like Chicago beach days with my friends, because obviously in the winter that is not at all possible. And then just like street festivals in Chicago are really great. The one that I went to most recently is Midsummer Fest in Andersonville. That always happens like the weekend around my birthday and my old roommate's birthday, so we always try to go there. And then Market Days on Halstead, which is in August, is a really fun street festival in Boys Town. And we really try to look for all of those because, you know, we're recent college graduates. We don't have a lot of money. And
they're free.
Most of the time, street festivals are free or like a suggested donation.
That's
to get
right.
In. So
I'm taking it you didn't
really
spend
great.
the $500 to go to the NASCAR race this weekend.
No, in fact, I was in the suburbs because my grandma and great aunt were visiting, and I was very happy to avoid it. So.
For sure. Adam, what about you? What are you looking forward to most this summer?
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to bonfires. I'm a lover of a bonfire. I always miss it during the winter because I love that community feeling of just sitting around a bonfire, roasting some marshmallows, you know, just having a good time.
Yeah, hanging out outdoors. So that's good summer stuff, and even bonfires into the fall for sure. Adam Claiborne, graphics coordinator, Mickey Johnson, communications specialist, NuMark Credit Union. Thank you all for some fun this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Mickey. We appreciate that. Well, there you go. There's some summer fun ideas. So take some of those ideas and incorporate them into your summer schedule. I think that's a good idea. All right, speaking of good ideas, it's a good idea right now to give away a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union. Gosh, there's so much we could do with that. Well, we're going to go with this. Mickey grew up in what town that's near to us, and it's in DuPage County? She mentioned it multiple times. First correct caller on the Turk Furniture Studio line wins a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union. Mickey Johnson, the communications specialist, grew up in what town? First correct caller wins. Hi, good morning. You're on WJL Radio. Who am I speaking to?
Lori.
Lori, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Joliet.
From Joliet. Okay. Joliet wasn't her hometown. What was her hometown?
Naperville.
You got it exactly right. You have won yourself a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark. Well done.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. You hang on the line. I'm going to get some information from you. Hey, if you're looking for a new vehicle, NuMark Credit Union can help you do more with your money. Rates as low as 6.49 APR for 60 months for new or pre-driven vehicles. Save money when you purchase a new car or refinance your current loan. Call 815-729-3211 or visit a NuMark office near you. NuMark Credit Union, where you are family.